have to try this. I love it. My new go-to. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I thought I'd show you guys my everyday makeup look because I want to do some content today, so I need to get ready anyways, and I thought why not showing you my everyday makeup look. And as you can see right now, I do not have anything on my face. I did my skincare already, so I moisturized, put sunscreen on, so that's what I already have on my face. I do not usually use foundation for every day because I don't really need it. Sometimes if I feel a little bit special and I do want a little bit more coverage, maybe I have some pimples that I have to cover, then I use the BB cream from Garnier in the shade Light Clair. Because I'm pretty light for my skin type, so I cannot use something too dark, otherwise you can see a pretty line on my jaw. Anyways, so enough talking, I show you guys what I do. Okay, so like I said, no foundation for me. So for concealer, I always use, since I found this concealer, I constantly use it because I love it so much. The coverage is bomb. So I use the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I love this baby. It's in the shade Snow, so very light. I think it's the lightest you can get, but I'm not so sure about that. So I use this under my eyes. And I always use my beauty sponge, but that's nothing new. I mean, most of the people use sponge. Some people use fingers, some people will use brushes, but I do use the beauty blender. And I just go around my nose because I have some redness around my nose, so that's what I'm concealing as well, and like all the blemishes that I can find. So I always use two concealers because I want it more bright under my eyes, and the other one is the one from Benefit, the Boing Cakeless Concealer, and I use this in the shade number 1, and I put this also under my eyes. I always cake under my eyes. That's just something that I do because I feel like for me it just stays there longer, even though I have dry skin. I don't know, I just feel like my concealer stays where it is and it's supposed to stay there, so I cake. And for that I use the NYX HD finishing powder. I use this already fall down on the floor, crushed hard and split into pieces. So now I have to work with these little crumbs, but it's still working, so I'm not complaining. So now I'm doing my eyebrows. I'm using one of my new products that I bought. It's the Essence Brow Styling Soap Set. I saw this one on TikTok and I was like, I have to try this because I have very stubborn eyebrows, so I'm like, I need to try this out. And it's really cute. It has a mirror inside. I'm transparent, but wow, that's what it says. Also has this little brush with it, but I mean, I don't know if I can use this. I'm not really a small brush girl. You have to wet the brush a little bit. I'm not so sure if it's like, oh yeah, okay. So this is the hard eyebrow, never looking like the other one. Didn't thought that this little brush is like working, but it is actually working, so this is really cool. I think they just made soap into this, so this is like an actual soap bar, and they just put it into this little cute package and sell it. I don't know if you can really tell now the difference. I do in my mirror, in the camera, not really. I like it. And it's way easier than using soap, so I don't need to, you know, get the full soap bar. And this is nice for traveling, so you can actually do it everywhere. So I really like this. See how that works with my powder in combination. I'm actually impressed. To be honest, this is so cool. I like the mirror. It's cute. It is kind of sticky, so in some way the same than it is with the soap. Usually when I use the soap I get these little crumbs, but this actually looks really nice. I removed the powder under my eyes, and I always used cream contouring, and that is the NYX Wonder Stick in the shade light medium, but I only contour, I never really highlight because I'm already very pale, so for me I don't really need to do that. And then I use a brush to blend it out. And then for my nose, I use this small, it's a little bit angled brush and very fluffy. For blush, I'm using the Essence Matte Touch Blush. The Matte Touch Blush in the shade Berry Me Up. It looks very pink on the camera, but it's actually more berry, so it's a little bit darker than it looks like here, but yeah, for some reason the camera doesn't pick it up. And this one is very pigmented, so you have to be very careful if you use this. I used many times way too much, so I have to be a little bit more careful. Like, that's already enough. Same on this side. I feel like that was already a little bit too much. I mean, on pictures it's not that bad, so it's fine. If I don't have any time, I always use highlight powder. If I have more time, I always liquid highlighter. I love this one from L'Oreal, Perfect Match. So beautiful, it's gorgeous. And what I do, if I use liquid highlighter, I put it on the back of my hand and then I use my finger, swipe it around a little bit, use my beauty blender, dip it in, and then I tap it on my face. And that's how this looks like. So it just gives you a natural glow, so even if you don't use blush or anything, it just looks so nice. And I feel like if you would make your face wet with like setting spray or something and then put this baby on top, I think the glow would be like insane. But I don't use setting sprays usually. So for my nose, the Milani highlighter in Afterglow, and I use a tiny brush. So for eyeliner, I used NYX. I'm using a lot of NYX products because it's drugstore, so you get it everywhere. So I'm using NYX Epic Ink Liner in the shade Brown. That just gives me a more natural look. And I do this inner thing where I just make me a little cat eye. So now I used the Milani highlighter again, this little brush, and I just do a little inner corner highlight. Just makes your eyes more open, and I curl my eyelashes. Mascara, I use my Maybelline Lash Sensational in Intense Black. Then the bottom lashes as well, just a little bit, never too much. I don't like it. I feel like for me it doesn't suit me if I do too much on my bottom lashes because they're pretty long and I feel like it just looks kind of weird. Okay, so last part will be my lip. If I don't take pictures, I normally don't do my lips. I just put a lip balm on, like a gloss or something. But because I'm taking pictures today, I need something a little bit more intense. So I used the Trend It Up Contour and Glide Lip Liner in the shade 473. But I love this shade. Either brown or this berry types of shades that I really like and that suit me. And a tip, if you don't already know this, if you do lip liner, it's really important that you never drive like from up to bottom because you most likely to make your lips smaller. So what I learned in cosmetic school was actually that you always go from your inner corner of your mouth upwards because then you make a nice swing usually. For lipstick, I'm using the Super Stay Matte ink from Maybelline in the shade 55 Driver. Brown shade. I really love this. So I put this on top and I always use my finger. Okay, so that's the finished look. That's my everyday makeup look when I do pictures. See you guys in 2 seconds again because I want to get dressed and do my hair a little bit more nicely. As you can see in my beautiful background, it's like everything a little bit messy, but it's like daylight so you can see a little bit better. So this is my outfit. Just got this new, so I love it. I'm obsessed with this jacket. This is from New Yorker. I love it. It gives me, I don't know, the fabric gives me kind of Chanel vibes. The top is also from New Yorker. I'm wearing these pants from Zara. They're actually like super flattering, super nice. Yeah, and they look like this. I don't wear any shoes right now because obviously I don't go anywhere. But for the purse, I grabbed this one because it's the only one that I have in like an earth tone and I don't have a white purse. I only have a black one and I don't think that this will fit with this outfit. This one is from S. Oliver. It's a super old one that I have since years and years. But we make it work. This is the makeup look in like daylight. Nothing special, nothing crazy. Just eyebrows turned out really good. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hope you like my everyday makeup look. And I hope I see you in my next video. Bye.